Punch-Out Run, and he has put up the donation incentive to get a true time KO against Tyson instead of knocking him down 3 times and getting a technical knockout. And that incentive has not received any love at all, really. So, you guys want to see? You guys want to see Sinister knock out Iron Mike? Hey, maybe throw a few bucks that way. And there are a couple of file name incentives that really just haven't gotten much love. Later this afternoon, there's going to be a Link to the Past run. And so far, the file name is Tass, which is in the lead with a donation of $1. And towards the end of the marathon, we have The Legend of Zelda and Zelda 2, and both of those games have no file name donations. So, hey, get on that.
Alright, I think we got Frokenok here with us now. If he would unmute himself and say hi to us.
Okay, hey guys.
Hey,
Hey.
and welcome.
Thank you very much. Is the audio okay? Can you hear me fine?
I can hear you fine on mobile right now, but I'm still gonna switch over to your audio, so I'll test that in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna switch now. Okay, I'm gonna switch now. So is there supposed to be game sound in Sonic right now?
Yes, let's see.
Okay, so if you guys keep talking and I'll go listen.
Alright. Game sound is up. I'm up. Of course,
Are we good?
Of course, we're gonna have Japanese voices.
Not the best voices.
Yep. It's the one I use when I run the game as well. I like the grand Sonic makes.
Alright, yeah, sounds really good to me.
Alright, cool.
So whenever ready, you can give me a countdown and we'll get your run started.
Okay, yep. I think we are good to go. So, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright guys, hello everyone. I'm Frokenok and this is Sonic Generations for the PC. There is an important reason why we're playing the PC version and not the console version, and that is because the loading times are much faster. Even though the console version has some exclusive stuff, you could say, or it's pretty much easier to do them on the console. The 3DS version is an entirely different category. So yeah, the time you pretty much save in the PC is 9 minutes from the Xbox 360 version and around the 18 minutes from the PS3 version. So yeah, as you can say, that's pretty big amount of time from what you can do in this game, and you can play in 60 frames per second on the PC version. So we pretty much blasted through Green Hill just like that, classic Green Hill that is. In this game there are 2 acts, Act 1 with classic Sonic and Act 2 with modern Sonic. Modern Sonic features the 3D and 2.5D environment, while the Act 1 is entirely 2D. And as you can see me right here, I'm drifting a lot. That is because I go much faster this way. The drift is really broken in this game, so I will be using it here and there to do some stuff. Much better for me, I go faster, pretty much. We're gonna do a small hop over here and jump through this section. Alright, pretty cool. And we're gonna jump over those speed boosts because when you hit a speed boost, it caps your speed and you don't need that, so that way we can go much faster. Alright, pretty great so far. So this game came out for Sonic's 20th anniversary, and you're going through Sonic's earlier adventures, you could say. There are 9 main stages and a lot of missions. We're gonna need to play 1 mission with modern and 1 mission with classic, so we can unlock the boss and move on, along with another mission so we can get the key we need, so we can fight that boss. So you're gonna see that later on. Right now we're gonna finish that modern.
Now, a Frokenok. As a runner of Sonic Generations, do you guys, in general, prefer the modern levels or the classic levels to run?
Personally, I prefer both, but there are like occasions that I'd like more modern. Like for example, Rooftop Run. I like running modern stage more rather than classic because it has a lot more stuff to do in classic and much more platforming, which is kind of difficult. But yeah, it's depending on the stage, at least for me. Currently, I'm the only active speedrunner for Generations. Alright, we're gonna get this shortcut over here. So, Chemical Plant from Sonic 2. Everyone should know this stage. It's one of the most memorable stages, I can say. Gonna get this shortcut over here, very nice. That ring dash is quite finicky sometimes, but we got it, that's cool. Alright, so Chemical Plant has a pretty nice skip. So we're gonna attempt that. Let's see if we can get it. I mean, it's not a Sonic game if you can't go out of bounds. Alright, I need to figure out the distance now. Oh, this isn't looking good. Okay. Alright. That's not the fastest version, but it will do for now. Gonna do some invincible platforming. Alright, and we are going towards the end of the stage. Alright, and that's about Act 2 of Chemical Plant. Also, I need to avoid, as you can see, the red rings above, so I don't lose time in the menuing before a stage. And we're going to Classic. Classic is pretty straightforward, just know the fastest route and do all the spin dances you need, which is pretty OP in this game compared to other games. In this game you can actually spin dash by holding just a button compared to actually Alright. Blood Vader, about your question if there is a casino in this, yes there is a casino, but in the HD version of the game it's a DLC kind of thing, and well, it's not an actual stage, it's more like, you know, it's a pinball pretty much. There is a casino though in the 3DS version of the game, the Casino Night stage. Sonic, alright. Now the round can keep going. Alright, Sky Sanctuary. Another stage that many people actually love.
I'm a big fan personally of the modern version of the stage.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So I guess I'll ask, what is your favorite stage in the game?
My favorite stage in the game, huh? City Escape Classic, I'd say. Now, if I could pick a modern stage as well, Rooftop Run. Ooh, I almost died there. Alright, and we're at the end of the stage. Alright, so now we're gonna go for Modern. Modern has another little trick in it, save a couple of seconds. Alright. Gonna jump on this guy and go all the way. As you can see, I'm not doing many tricks during ramps and rainbow rings. That's because it actually makes me lose time. So I just do tricks as much as I need so I can get the boost required to continue. Sky Sanctuary is a stage where you need to manage your boost pretty good. Alright. Alright, so coming up is the trick I mentioned earlier. It happens in the 2D section. So in modern games, many people should actually heard about the 3D into 2D. Here it is. By doing a small jump here, I can actually go 3D into this 2D section and go around that switch. So pretty much I don't need to bother with stuff and just go around it. Alright, and Matrix here to go faster. And we're at the end of the stage. Alright, so that is the 3 stages for the Genesis era. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the missions so we can get the key and open the boss stage. We're gonna begin with the Sky Sanctuary mission.
Right, and you need to do one mission per level, right?
Yep, pretty much. So one for Sky Sanctuary, one for Chemical Plant, and one for Green Hill. Okay, first one is Balloon Bonanza. There's a little skip over here. If I can get it. I get the half thing. Basically you can go all the way over here if you get the full thing, but there is an invincible wall that stops you sometimes. We're gonna use again the 3D into 2D glitch, and as you can see I don't need to press any switches. I'm gonna go around and hit the gold ring. Alright, gonna get the key over here. And go to Green Hill. Alright, let's see if I can get the bounce here. Pretty cool. And with that should be at the finish. 26.76. That might be an IL record for me. Alright,
nice.
Yep. Gonna get the second key and go for the last mission, Invincibility challenge. I need to go as fast as I can here so I can be able to do first cycles. In this mission there are two first cycles I need to hit. Here's the first one. Alright, got it. And the next one is at the ending. If you can get both, you can get a good time, otherwise you probably lose around 10-12 seconds, I think. Gonna go through here. Okay, got the second one. Cool. And we're done with the Genesis era missions. gonna get the last key, and before going to the boss battle, we're gonna fight our rival, Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic has a way to actually defeat him quickly. Let's see if I can get it. Alright, first quick hit. Cool. Second one. Let's see if I can get the third one, which is the hardest. Cool, I get it. That can save up to 15 seconds. There we go. Metal Sonic. Get wrecked. Alright, so we're gonna grab that Chaos Emerald he was holding, and we're gonna continue with the boss battle. Another boss that everyone should actually know about him. Pretty iconic boss. It was the last boss of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And there is actually a way to actually, defeat him much faster than needed. So the start about this boss is to actually let him stomp on you, pretty much. So let's see if we can get the good RNG. Nope, bad RNG. We got the worst possible scenario, but that's cool. Alright, so first we're gonna hit him twice. Alright, and now we can let him stomp on us. By doing that, for some weird reason, you skip the second phase of the battle, and for some weird reason it actually reveals his hitbox again, so you can hit him again. So with that, the fight can end around 36 seconds, while going through the second phase it can get up to a minute.
The chat right now is talking about the Sonic franchise in general. So
Oh man.
figured I might as well ask you. What is your favorite Sonic game?
My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Generations, because
Good pick.
yeah, like it gets like the best from the modern and the best from the classic and puts them together pretty much. Like if you ask me what is my favorite modern game, that would be Generation. What is my, let's say, my favorite retro game, that would be Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Both very solid picks.
Alright, gonna get that spin dash over here, and the bounce is pretty cool. But yeah, I see the chat is going in with the Sonic franchise and stuff. That's cool. Alright. So yeah, now we are in the Dreamcast era. That's what I like to call it, even though it has Seaside Hill from Sonic Heroes, which wasn't on the Dreamcast, but that's okay. And we're starting with Speed Highway from the Sonic Adventure. This, the modern version of this is probably the most broken stage in the game. The amount of broken tier is like, I mean, they get the stage and they rip it apart, some people. So yeah, in the modern version, Act 2, there is a skip which is based on luck a little, so we'll see if I can get it.
Modern, this Speed Highway modern and the Sonic Colors modern stages are the two stages I'm the most excited to see.
Oh, as for Planned Wisp, you might be excited for Classic as well. For me, it has something in there that it's really cool. So if you don't know about it, but we'll see later on. All right. Okay, coming up. Let's see if I can get this skip over here and maybe blow away some mines. All right. Let's go all the way down. And I got it first try. That's what I'm talking about. Now, this is the first part. Let's go for the second part. There we go.
That skip is so good.
Yeah, I know. So I'm invincible running over there because Sonic can pretty much run everywhere. Oh, okay, I got the first try. I wasn't expecting to actually get it first try because when I was practicing earlier, I actually never got it.
Reminds me a lot of the Sonic 2 CD skips that like go out of bounds like that too and land somewhere further down.
Alright, see the escape, let's go. Interesting thing is that in the original game, Sonic Adventure 2, when you were actually hitting a car, you will slow down a lot. But in this game, you want to actually hit cars because it gives you boost to go faster. Alright. Gonna go through this, do this section really fast.
Well, it is a speedrun.
Indeed. Alright. Skip this and huge truck chasing me down. By the way, at first I drifted there because you can actually save 4 or 5 seconds. If there is any donation, like, feel free to say to me, and I mean, I don't have anything in particular to say, so you can go ahead and say if there is any donation or something.
Unfortunately, no, we don't have any donations to read at the moment.
Okay. Alright, and we're done with Modern Cityscape, and we're going to Classic. Like I said, Classic is my favorite in the States, most likely. And one of the reasons is because I really like the music, and it's a cool stage altogether with many routes and stuff. And actually, if we were playing the console version, we could actually attempt the speed glitch, which makes Sonic go into max speeds. Let's say, like it goes so fast you can actually lose him from your eyes. Goes way faster than the camera, and that is possible in the PC version as well, but it's much harder from the console version. So I can attempt it here, and that is one reason. The other reason is because even though most people like to play Sonic with the analog stick, I play Sonic with the D-pad. So yeah, that includes classic and modern. And you need the analog stick so you can attempt the speed glitch.
So the PC version does have some things fixed in it, but it is still the faster version.
Pretty much. Like, to beat the PC version, you're gonna need like a really good run on the 360 version. Like, you need to get everything, and even then you're not even sure if you can actually beat the PC version. If, like, the current world record for the PC version is 57:46, and we can still save a few seconds there. Okay, so Seaside Hill. Right. Oh, get that speed shoot. Hopefully I didn't miss the cycle, because that was a little slow. Uh, Hopefully not, because if you miss it, you can pretty much waste around 10 seconds, and oh boy, that was really close. Ah, thankfully. Alright. Got the low route, that's okay. Alright. Alright. And let's see if we can get this little trick over here. Nice. Can save up to 8 seconds, that little jump over there. It looks really pretty cool in my opinion. Alright. And next up will be Act 2. Oops.
Oh, well, we actually do have a new anonymous donation.
Alright.
We have $4.95 from someone who would prefer to remain anonymous, and their comment is very enjoyable Sonic speedrun. And I agree. This is very enjoyable, Frokenok. Thank you.
Well, I thank you for actually letting me run this and help the Japanese get into HDQ. Like, when I actually heard that, I was like, yeah, I need to get into that and help as much as I can, even though we broke that goal in the first 8 hours. Okay. Right.
Speaking of that, since we have actually already met our goal and have no intention to take more than we need, all donations at this point are going straight to Doctors Without Borders. And on that note, we did actually receive another anonymous $5 donation in the vein of donating to Doctors Without Borders, saying that maybe this donation will save a future speedrunner from Ebola. Doctors Without Borders, of course, working right now to prevent the spread of the Ebola virus. So, hopefully.
Yep. Also, a little earlier I did a small skip over there, running on water. Pretty much I skipped the whole 3D section, the slowest in the stage. So yep, it's a pretty hard trick, because the camera can fool you sometimes where you need to jump, but we got it, so that's cool. So far the run is going pretty good actually. Like, I've seen the times, and if maybe I'm close to, like, I don't want to say anything because the later stages are even harder, but I might be in a world record pace though. so we'll see. Alright. Oh yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time to say this. After this mission, actually. Alright, so in this mission, as you can see, there is a fist chasing me. Um, where that is because you can't go beyond wherever you go. But if you tap the back button, you can make the fist go away. That is because it thinks that you're gonna die in like drown, so it goes away, but because of the boost you can keep going. So pretty much that how you can do this mission really quickly. And next up is the Thunder Shield mission. What I was gonna say earlier is that Thunder Shield is the only skill we use during the run. And that is because it's very important later on. You can save a lot of time, and some hard jumps make it easier with the Thunder Shield. That's the only skill we use. Anything else, we don't bother because we lose way more time to get it. Alright. Cool. Best accent ever. Oh man. Alright, time for Overdrift. There's actually a much faster mission in Speed Highway, but it's very inconsistent. Actually, myself, I never got it. It's called the Drill Baby Drill, and you can skip the whole mission, but to actually do it, you need to go, let's say, up the building, but you actually go down the building when you start, so yeah, you need to go backwards, and that is really hard to do. Alright. Right, and we're done with the missions, so now we can challenge the next rival. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows that rival. The ultimate life form. Let's see if we can get the quick kill. Shadow sometimes likes to troll a lot and like doesn't want to cooperate. And yep, he didn't cooperate. Oh my god. Please don't get that. Okay. Shadow is known as the scoop master as well. He can scoop those orbs really. And I'll be there. Oh, nice. I got the stomp, which pretty much saves me a lot of time because Shadow gets rings as we race, and towards the ending you need to hit him way more times if he has many rings, so you lose time. There we go. And we are done with Shadow. And we're going to the next boss battle. Okay. And next, that boss battle will be Perfect Chaos. Pretty easy boss. Also, the reason why I'm pausing every time I hit him, that is because it saves a few seconds every time from the hitting animation from the Perfect Chaos. So if I actually paths all the way, the camera will transition into the location Sonic will actually land. But even though that is a great way to save time in individual level runs, during single segment you lose time. So I can only pass for a brief second and then return. And that thing doesn't work when you change from phase 1 to phase 2. So yeah, we're done with phase 1 and we're going to phase 2 of the boss. There we go. Alright, so we're done with the Dreamcast era and we're going to the modern era. And first stage will be like the stage from the best game in the franchise, pretty much. Like I can like whatever I want, but Sonic 06 is the best game in the Sonic franchise, obviously. Especially when DSS is playing, aka Darkspine Sonic.
So, okay, personally, I really hate the stage, and everybody hates Sonic 06. How do you feel about it?
There is an interesting story behind it. So the last game I played before I got into Sonic again was, I think, Sonic Adventure on PC, the director's cut. So after that I didn't play any Sonic games for a while, and I wasn't big on Sonic. And then I saw Sonic 06 on the GameStop, and I was like, I didn't know anything about the game. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get this and play it. I used to play Sonic. And, well, that was the game that got me back into the franchise, pretty much. So, I don't have an honest opinion to give. Like, I actually liked it when I first played it.
I'm so sorry.
Well, there is one way to actually look at it. Everything after that looked much better.
Yeah, Sonic team certainly figured out what they were doing.
Yeah. How old am I? I'm close to 25. Of course, after I learned about the whole glitches and the whole stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I was playing that game? Okay, so now we're going to Omochao so we can get the Thunder Shield. Oops. Alright. Man, let me please. Oh man. Okay, classic. With Thunder Shield becomes much easier, and we can save a lot of time with some jumps. here is one of them. With the double jump we can skip this section over here and go to the next one. Alright. And here is the tornado, which is really trolly sometimes. Alright, good so far. Alright, 1:20:55. That's the time I aim always, 1:20 when I do runs, so that was good. And we're done with Crisis City. Next up, probably the happiest stage in the game. It's literally throwing a party in there. And Classic is one of the hardest actually to do correctly, because it has a lot of jumps going on. Come on. That was really bad. Let's see if we can skip here. Nope. Yeah. Right. Uh-oh. Well, that's bad. Losing the Thunder Shield is the worst possible scenario. So now this is gonna be really slow. Unfortunately.
Can you actually pick up a Thunder Shield in this stage, or only from all the travel levels
yeah,
at the shop?
That's the thing. There aren't item boxes in the game, in the main stages at least, where you can pick up the shield again. You need to die so you can have it again. It's okay, we had backup strats. Even though they are significantly slower. Like I said, like Root of Run is one of those stages that everything can go perfect or really wrong, and pretty much this is the wrong version. One of the reasons why many don't like speedrunning these stages. Okay, so we are towards almost at the ending of the stage. Okay. To actually speedrun. Maybe after Green Hill. Yeah, after Green Hill it's probably the easiest state to speedrun. Now watch out for those barrels.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people really like to Top Run casually, just because it feels like it feels natural to speed run the stage.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And the last section is a big straight, pretty much. Another thing to say is that this game has 3 categories: 90%, 100%, and 104%. The only difference between 100% and 104% is you need to do hard mode bosses. Alright, pretty cool. And with that, we're heading to the final stage of the game, which is Plant Wisp. Many people didn't like Plant Wisp in this game, and I can't really say that they are wrong, because compared to the original from Sonic Colors, it has a lot of stuff in it that can make it really tiring. But we're gonna attempt to actually skip all that.
Yeah, I was not a huge fan of this level in casual play, but it's probably one of my favorite levels to see the speedrun route.
Alright. Okay, over here I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get the second rocket. You're gonna find out why later on in the stage. Gonna grab this one as well. Alright. Let's see if we can get this. And just like that, I skipped all the tiring thing and went towards the finish. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, someone in chat was also mentioning how this is the stage that's most broken. A casual playthrough is 9 minutes, and a speedrun is significantly less.
Yeah, if you you do this exactly the same thing I did, you're gonna get 230 or below 230 every time. Yep, 224. Alright, and on to Classic. So, like I said to you earlier, there is a pretty nice skip over here as well. Not sure if people know it. Well, the people who actually not seen it before, I guess not. But the people who follow Sonic speedruns, they should, and it looks really cool. In my opinion, is probably the coolest skip in the game. Okay, first up over here, we're gonna clip out of bounds and skip pretty much the whole stage. Or half the stage, let's say. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna hit this. Okay, here comes the skip. And we're flying. Let's see if we can get the full thing.
Okay, what now?
And gonna clip through in again the states, and I'm gonna hit the finish. Yep. That was perfect.
Okay, so what now?
So basically what happened there, let me explain. The Spike Wisp can actually float across, has that ability. So before the loop I actually jumped, and there's some weird, I don't know, collision there, like we haven't figured out, I guess you could say. So it makes me go into the 3D. So by that I'm letting Sonic go a little further and clip out of bounds and go 3D and skip the other half stage. And once the spike ends, automatic, like by default you get back into the stage pretty much. So there is anything like it could go wrong, like stay in 3D forever or something like that. And actually, like I was gonna ask earlier, but I guess since no one said anything, we got no juice in this marathon.
I actually have to look at the schedule. I'm sorry. It's 8 in the morning, and I've been up for a long time.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand.
Juice is not running anything. I believe he is actually playing in the Under Night In-Birth exhibition. If that happens, we're having some problems with members of one of the teams not being able to make that. So the juice might not be loose.
Alright. And there goes Silver Fight. Alright. Gonna get that Chaos Emerald and move on to the missions. First up, Fire Shield mission.
Whenever we have a moment next, we actually do have another donation.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
So we have a $4 donation from someone who would again prefer to remain anonymous. And they've said, coffee and a Sonic speedrun is all you need when you have the worst hangover ever.
Can't disagree with that. Alright, cool. Gonna grab this key, and next mission is the Endless Boost mission. There's a little eye candy, I call it, in this mission. just pay attention to Sonic where he goes through in the second half of this mission, which is coming up right now. Well, if people saw it, it's a little trick I like to do, nothing to it. Alright.
So did you run right through those spike balls?
Yep, pretty much. And this mission is pretty fast as well. There you go. Done. Fastest mission in the game. And we're going to the last boss before the final boss. And this boss you can actually end it quickly as well if you can get a good amount of hits on him, which is kinda tricky. Egg Dragoon is known to kill runs because, I don't know, like, he doesn't like it. Like, he doesn't like people coming up in this, and like, they only have to defeat him to get the world record, and they don't let them. Okay, let's see. First hit over here, and now we'll try to attempt to do 3 hits at him. Let's see if I can get it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Alright. 2 more hits to go. Alright. 1 more. And he's down. Okay, cool. Perfect boss fight, pretty much. There is a way to actually make it faster, but it's completely based on lag. You can save 10 seconds if you can get it. Basically, you spawn after you go into the dive section, you spawn right next to him and you can hit him right away. So you can finish the boss inside the dive section. Alright. Alright. I was waiting for someone to actually type in the chat hat. Alright. Put all the emeralds in their places and open the final stage, the final boss, that is. Alright. Time meter. Probably the weakest aspect of the game, the final boss. It's really... It's a bad boss, you like, with one word you could say. Like, hopefully we got the strat to finish him quickly, and hopefully it will work, otherwise we'll have to chase him for eternity. Alright, first hit. Alright. Second hit. Now we're gonna send Modern Sonic off. Come back. Alright. Got him. Okay, get ready for time. And time.
Alright. Got you at 58.56.
58.56, less than a minute off my world record. That is a very good run, actually.
That's an amazing marathon run.
Like, this has to be my best marathon run ever. Yeah, and
That is
that's
pretty impressive.
yeah, that's Sonic Generations, pretty much. I'm not sure if I have time to actually show a little glitch, which is kind of funny. If I don't, then that's fine.
No, sure, go ahead. I'll
Okay.
get ready for the next game while you do it.
Okay. But yeah, guys, everyone in the chat, I hope you enjoyed this run. I think it was a pretty good run, with the exception of Classic Rooftop Run. Actually, if I had the Classic Rooftop Run done perfectly, I might have a new world record. But oh well, what you can do.
I really enjoyed it. Thanks for coming out and doing it for us, and the chat really enjoyed it. The donations seem to really like it too. So
Yeah, thanks everybody. So this little trick I was saying, let's see, it's in this one, and pretty much people like this song as well, the new remix from Everybody Supersonic Racing. Okay, so let's see if I can. Okay, no, let's go back. Alright, let's see now. Did I get it? Nope. Okay, start over, come on. It's a really cool thing, like, if I can get it. Haven't done it in a while though, so let's see. Alright, I'm in the background now. And I will go this way. You're not supposed to go this way, of course. Okay, so as you can see, I can't go farther. There is an invincible wall over there, so we'll let Sonic do the rest by going this way. And physics. Oh, didn't get the full thing. Come on. Come on, Sonic.
physics is a word.
Come on, Sonic. Do it for us. Come on. There we go. We are over the invincible wall. Yeah, very much. And there you have it. Now, like, I don't know if we are good to go, or I can show another thing until everyone's city escape. We need to go a little half the way. Oh, DSS, there you are. Yeah, sit tight, everyone. You will need to watch the next one, Sonic Lost World, Wingless. I won't spoil anything. It's a really cool run, and DSS is one cool streamer, so you definitely want to check that out. Okay. Alright, we are almost there. Let me hit that checkpoint. we are there. So what I'm gonna do is not go down this loop, but I'm gonna actually stomp down, and now if I go like 3D, full 3D states. That's another trick. Pretty much. And we're gonna done over here. Yep, that's pretty much about for the Sonic Generations. Hope everyone had a good time watching, and be sure to watch the next one. It's gonna be even better.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing that run.
Yeah, thanks for. Peace.
Alright, I'm getting set up for the next run here. The stream is already online, so just
Alright.
bringing it up.
Is he on 3?
Yes, he is. Gonna drag him in here. Hello.
Okay, so everything looking good, or
Yeah, your stream's looking fine. I'm bringing it up now, and then we just need to do an audio check, and then we'll be good.
alrighty.
Gonna go ahead and switch over to your audio.
Alright,
Gonna go ahead and switch over to your audio.
alright. Just gonna jump in a level to help with the audio check.
Yep, gonna go check now, so if you guys can keep talking so I can hear you both and see if it's good compared to the game.
Alright,
Yeah. Is our audio good compared to the game volume? Hopefully it is.
yeah, I hope it's alright. It should be alright. I haven't changed anything on Mumble since I last used it, and it was fine then.
How you doing today, DSS?
I am doing good. How is everyone else doing?
You know,